What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Touchdown Talk podcast. I'm blowing out your eardrums to start it because I'm excited. We got all three of us back in the building for the first time in over a month. We have
Insane.
myself, Ryan. We have Evan in the middle. And we have Drake May on the end, Tony, the number one lover of Drake May. What's up, boys? Are you guys excited to be back? I'm so fucking pumped.
It's great. It's great seeing Tony's beautiful face again. Good to be back, back stateside. I know I was back last week, but still, seeing you guys and doing the podcast again is great. So let's do it. I'm ready to roll.
Love it. Tony, what do you got to say?
Yes, it's so fucking great to be back. What's up, gentlemen? I'm so happy. Dude, I'm so fucking happy right now.
Okay,
You know why?
all right.
You
All right.
know why? You want to know why?
Why?
Is that?
I think I have an idea.
Because we're 9-2. We're first place in the division. We're second place in the AFC. Oh, and guess what? The Chiefs are 5-5. About to be 5-6 after next week. Let's fucking go.
Is Tony already making his pick for next week?
Yeah, you know what?
taking the
Screw
Colts over the
it.
Chiefs?
Sure. I don't know if I picked the Colts yet. If I didn't, I'll pick them right now.
That's fine.
Fuck Kansas City.
All
That's
right.
fine.
You heard
That's
it
fine.
here,
I'm cool with
folks. Tony's been plotting on the Chiefs' downfall all season, and it's finally coming to fruition. And yeah, it's looking a little grim with them Colts
What
coming off
if-
a bye too.
So hear me out on this. What if this is like a get right game for the Chiefs? Like, you know what? We lost the Broncos. They go, you know what? Let's just take out all of our anger on the Colts, and they just blow them out like 60-5.
Nope.
Mm.
I refuse to believe it. Unless Daniel Jones goes out there and they don't run the ball and they put it in Daniel Jones' hands and he does like a Sam Darnold and he throws 4 picks, they're not gonna lose the game.
I agree.
Okay.
I think that's the only way they
I'm cool
lose.
with that. Yeah.
I refuse to believe it. I'm not gonna believe that shit. No. Fuck, the Colts are gonna win. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Honestly, like all bullshit aside, like looking at the schedule, it's really fucking tough for Kansas City to make the playoffs. It really is. But because the football spirits fucking hate me, I just have a feeling like for some crazy reason they're gonna end up in a 7 for a 6 seed or some bullshit, and they're gonna be in the playoffs. But we'll save that for end of the season.
So
Mhm.
it's happened before where that last wild card team has made the Super Bowl and won it. Ryan, do you know what team that would be?
Mm. I could think of a couple times, at least one time that happened. I think
least
twice.
one time, yeah.
Pretty sure twice
Yeah.
it happened. Wasn't it?
Did it
Yeah,
happen twice?
I think so. Pretty sure it happened twice.
Was it
I think the
both
Giants were a
times?
wild card team both times that they won in
I
recent
know-
memory. Yeah,
I know that
definitely
when
the first
Giants-
time.
when the Giants beat the Pats in 2007, they were the first wild card team ever. A little bit of ball knowledge here for you guys. They're the first wild card team ever to play every single game as an underdog and away from home and win the Super Bowl. First one ever.
Yeah. Here we
Mhm.
go.
And then
And
the
we're gonna do it
Packers
again
did
this
it.
year.
The Packers did it after that, right? Like in 2010, I think, right? I don't think they were a
don't
6
know.
seed, but I think they were a wild card.
But here's the thing: playing every single game away from home is the big thing.
Yeah.
And also
like
being the
three
underdog in
away
every game.
games.
Three away
Oh.
games, and also being the underdog in every single one of those and winning all of them is insane.
Yeah, the underdog thing is huge.
Yep. I remember those days when the Giants were overcoming all the odds and proving everybody wrong, and that's not the case anymore.
How about the
In
Giants
fact-
now, Ryan? You want to talk to us about that?
They're, I think they have the complete opposite record of the Pats, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're 2-9.
Correct.
So, yeah, it's looking pretty rough. But hey, we'll have another, top 5 pick in the draft, and we'll get all our guys back healthy, hopefully next year, and we'll come out swinging, man. We'll come out swinging.
Yeah.
I think the future looks bright, and I don't know how I feel about the way that Jackson Dart is throwing his body around. Same with Scadaboo.
Mhm.
Clearly, it's not a recipe for longevity.
Mhm.
So that's my biggest concern right now with the young players on our team. But
Right.
then even Malik Neighbors didn't play that way, but he still got hurt. So
I mean,
I don't know.
I hate to say it. I'm going to go back to the Pats here for a second. We saw it with Rob Gronkowski. He did the same thing. Threw his body around and running over people, jumping over people. And he played what? 8 years?
Yeah.
Like, that's a short career for someone who was so dominant when they were healthy.
Yeah.
He had a tough time staying healthy with his knee problems, his back problems, his broken arm, I think he broke his
that
back,
brace.
something like
He's
that at one
constantly
point,
wearing
too.
that
Yeah.
brace,
So like there comes a point where you go, okay, either I want to play longer or I want to be really good in this short amount of time.
Yeah.
Pick one. But
yeah.
But this is the thing, though. I feel like Gronkowski, when he wasn't getting himself fucked up, he was like legitimately the best tight end I have ever seen in my life. And that's not my Pat's bias being like taking over. I genuinely think so. Like blocking, receiving, everything, like tight end wise, Gronk was just, in my opinion, the best ever when he was healthy.
He was a complete like 3-tool tight end of pass catching, route running, and blocking.
Everything, and he did it dominantly too. But I mean, and Scadaboo is great, but I don't see him like on that level.
Scadaboo
is
great though.
You haven't gotten enough exposure to him at this point to say that.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, I'm not comparing him to Gronkowski's skill. I'm comparing how they just want to run through a dude's face constantly. And again, that's fine.
Yeah.
Run through a dude's face, but don't hurt yourself, please. Like that's just do it when you have to, not all the time.
I think I low-key like that mentality.
No, I like it as well, but just don't do it all the time.
Well, there's the other extreme too, where you look at guys like Tyler Lockett, who had a very productive career, but he was constantly making business decisions and going down and not fighting for extra yardage and just, choosing to be available for his team rather than being, constantly fighting for extra yards. And he's, known as a great player, not a super, super dominant physical player. He's also a smaller guy. And it's kind of a weird comparison to make, but I just think of him as someone who's known for being more conservative with the way that he uses his physicality,
he's the forgotten guy.
Never hurt. Yeah. But now he kind of sucks. So
I mean, yeah, he's older.
You're on the Raiders, I think now.
Yeah, he's on the Raiders now.
Makes sense.
After going to the Titans,
had to rejoin Pete Carroll, his boy Pete Carroll over there.
Yeah, it's the only guy that would take him.
Yeah, pretty much. Ryan, I have a quick question for you, real quick. Sure. I know we talked about the Scadaboo thing, and I know how you feel, football wise. But how do you feel about this? I don't know if you've seen or heard, but how do you feel about Scadaboo playing in the WWE or and all that?
Yeah, I did. I saw the clip, and it's not like, okay, people are freaking out because it's like, oh, you're getting in a fight with a wrestler while you're healing from your ankle injury, and it's like, okay, sure, but he kind of didn't. He wasn't in the ring. He was ringside, and it was. It's all kind of done up anyway. It's more of a show. It's not true. I mean, I'm sure that there's plenty of wrestling people who would argue that it is, and maybe for the people that are performing, yes. But as the guy sitting ringside, and he kind of just pushes the guy a little bit and gets in a little thing with him, and then it's done. There was no, and it's all his upper body. His whole lower body is completely protected by the wall that he's standing behind. Do I think he's putting himself really at risk? No. Do I think it's probably a bad look and maybe to some people, I could see why they would be like, hey, man, just don't worry about all that extra stuff and just focus on getting better and getting back out there. Sure. I don't think that that's Scadaboo's mentality. And I wouldn't expect it to be based on everything that I know about the guy at this point in his career. Like, I am not surprised at all by him doing that. And then there's like Andrew Schultz, the comedian, is like standing next to him and also getting involved, and seemed like he kind of was instigating a lot of it too. And I don't know what's going on, because you also got Abdul Carter sleeping through team walkthroughs and getting, I believe he's not playing in this next game because he's getting suspended by his own team for missing walkthroughs. If I'm not mistaken, guys. Yeah.
No way.
He's getting benched.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jeez. Why is everybody getting benched all of a sudden?
Yeah, man. Like at this point, I'm like, y'all just do whatever the fuck you want to do, man. And I guess we'll figure it out afterwards. Or just like, honestly, I think that just losing your head coach and having somebody that's just interim and not truly in control of the ship, you don't have a role model. You don't have anyone to sort of corral everybody and someone to rally behind. So you got guys sleeping through things. You got guys not treating their injuries seriously, et cetera, et cetera. And I think the biggest decision for the Giants moving forward is going to be who they hire as their head coach in the offseason. It's going to be the most pivotal thing for them. So, yeah, I just really hope that they find someone. We did talk about Bill Belichick potentially filling that spot. I think it was last episode we talked about it. And he actually put out a statement and said, nah, I'm good.
No.
He's like, that was I'm not jumping into that freaking dumpster fire.
Yeah. That was kind of like, we all threw that out there, but like we all also knew that there was no way he was gonna go there. At least I didn't think so.
I think he's gonna leave North Carolina this year, or in a year or two.
Yeah,
and say I'm all done, coach. Yeah.
Well, in a year or two, maybe not after this year though. After this year, he's staying.
All honesty, I expected him to leave North Carolina after this season.
Really?
Because they're not playing well. They are
I know.
Not good this year.
Oh no, I know. Absolutely.
And again, they hired Bill Belichick to bring in this guy to make their team look a whole lot better, right? That's kind of what it was for. It was a big looks thing, personally.
Right.
And to hopefully get some bigger name players to come to North Carolina, and that didn't happen. Granted, again, after a season, maybe you go, hey, maybe he figured it out. You know what? I'll transfer to North Carolina. No problem. Maybe you have a 3-star, 4 stars, maybe a 5-star switches to North Carolina because of Bill Belichick. Who knows? But
you're not getting that effect that you want, because people are now seeing the result and like, oh, they still suck. So who cares if it's Bill Belichick? I still don't want to go because they still suck.
Right.
So you're not getting that effect that you really wanted.
Right. So that's why I could see him leaving, or them coming to a mutual agreement of, hey, here's the rest of your contract. And have a great time in retirement. Or on your next venture, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Real quick, Ryan, I want to go back to your Cam Scadaboo thing. I'm all for it. Have fun. Go out and do stuff. I think I'm in the other side of this where I'm like, he's not playing football. He's recovering, as he should. You want to have a night out on the town? Go for it. Just be safe about it, obviously. I think this is my motto now for this episode. Just be safe, you know. Obviously, he wasn't in the ring, which is a huge part. But, like, he's behind the barricade. He's not jumping over the barricade and clotheslining a dude or, you know, just going to town. Well, he got into a little scuffle. He didn't move, really. He got out of his seat. I hope after an ankle and a few weeks later he can get out of his seat. I hope so. But no, dude, go ahead and have fun. I don't see a problem. And yes, you are correct. Some of wrestling is fake. A lot of it. If you want to have, I don't know how much wrestling you watch, Ryan. I watch a decent amount. I'm a pretty avid sports watcher. I'll say that. If you want to call wrestling a sport, WWE a sport, that is.
Yeah.
Call it more entertainment. It's realer than you think.
Yeah.
Because you actually do have guys getting hurt. You do have guys tearing ACLs. You do have guys have broken their neck in the ring. You had a guy that died in the ring.
Mm.
It's happened. So again, it is real to an extent.
Yeah.
So there's two. I hate when people say, "Oh, well, it's not real." Okay, well, how about this guy that did this? This guy that did that. It's all real,
Yeah.
But
Maybe
I
it was part
think-
of the script.
Well,
a dude falling from the rafters and dying, I don't think is a part of the script.
Maybe. I mean,
No.
you don't know. Maybe they're like
no,
maybe
I
the
don't think so.
maybe the WWE is secretly like a part of the Illuminati or something.
No. Next topic, please.
Well,
We're not doing this.
just to put a
Okay.
button on this, I think
No, you're fine.
I think like it's real. Like the physicality is real.
Mhm.
People are really getting hit and they are really getting hurt.
Mhm.
But the encounters are staged.
It's all dramatized.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
They
or
It's
not.
all for
knew
drama,
Cam
like the
Scadaboo would be there.
storylines.
Mm-hmm.
They knew Scadaboo was going to be there. That he would be in the front row. That
Yep.
all those other
Yes.
people would be there, and they knew that they were going to confront him and have a little scuffle. So
Mhm.
to me,
Yes.
that means they clearly, obviously know that he's hurt, and they're gonna do this thing, but they must have some awareness that he's hurt as
Yes.
well, and
Mhm.
he's not gonna fully get in the ring or whatever. So I think
Right.
that's what I was getting at is like, yeah,
Yes.
the hitting and all, like, that part's real. I 100% agree with that and believe that. But the encounters are, staged. So
Mhm.
I think that they probably did that whole thing as a gimmick and had full awareness of
Yeah, that's all it
what
is.
was
It's just a
happening
little.
there.
It's just to get eyes on it. It's the little 2-minute clips that you watch. Like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
look, check this out. Cam Scadaboo's at MSG.
Yeah, and
And
they
then it gets
probably
people-
know that people are gonna be pissed about
Talk
it.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's all it is. That's
Yeah.
all. They want people to talk about it, and that's literally
Yep.
what we're doing. We've spent
And yeah,
probably
Worked
5 minutes on this now.
perfectly.
yep.
Right, exactly.
They're just farming
So-
comments on
Mhm.
Instagram and all this
They're,
shit.
they're just,
so
they're just clip farming, dude.
they're just clip farming, bro. Exactly.
I mean, it worked on. I mean, look at us. We're it's almost
Yeah,
20 minutes into this
that's what I
podcast,
just
and we
said.
haven't even
That's
talked
what I
about
said.
football stuff.
Yeah, we did. We talked G-Men real
Oh, I
quick.
mean,
talked
we
Chiefs
have,
real
yeah,
quick.
we
Oh yeah,
have,
the
but
G-Man a little bit.
but
Yeah,
it's,
I meant like the
it's
main
branching off.
topic, But this is good. I like this, so I do like this.
If we want to get
Yeah,
into
I mean-
our winners and losers and get onto that,
Yeah,
that's fine.
let's do it, man.
I think I have a good one to start out.
Yeah, let's go. Rip
Biggest-
it off.
I think the biggest loser from last week. Sorry, the second biggest loser from last week is the Atlanta
Okay.
Falcons losing Michael Penix
Yes,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you.
to a
Yeah.
to the same ACL that he tore 2 times in college.
2 times already. Third
Ooh.
time.
Possibly a third time. I know he has a really bad bone bruise, shit like that. But that is not good. And then I think the other big loser last week was the LA Chargers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely
losing
up there.
Oh, yeah.
35-6 to the Jaguars. It
Mhm.
was just looked like a very rough game in total. I think Herbert got injured.
Did he?
Did
Question
he?
mark?
I didn't think so.
Question.
I don't know
I
if he
think
got
they pulled
injured.
him late in
Oh,
the
they
game
pulled
once
him,
once
okay.
it was out of reach. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
They're like, yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna check
you don't
fantasy
need
real
to.
quick. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought I saw that he got injured or something. But I could be wrong.
No,
Could
I
be
think
false
they were
news.
just losing by a lot and they gave up.
Mm.
But feels like a very uncharacteristic loss for the Chargers. I
Very.
wouldn't have expected them to lose at least by that much. But they're just riddled with injuries. Herbert, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Herbert did get hurt
He's not
because
injured.
he
He's not
just got
injured.
walloped, dude. He can't fucking stay upright
Well-
with that O line.
Well, what's good is
Yeah,
that
the offensive
the-
side of the ball is what's
Mhm.
really fucking them over. Is so many injuries right now,
Yeah.
especially on
Yeah.
the line.
well the Jaguars, sorry, the Chargers do have a bye this week coming up, which is nice.
Okay.
You have a bad game, got the bye coming up. Hopefully, you can reset yourself and move forward.
Yeah,
But
get healthy.
Yeah, back to the.
They
Yeah,
need
they
it.
That's
definitely
really.
need it.
I think the biggest thing was that score was just completely lopsided.
Yeah.
Jaguars secondary isn't good. Aronde Gadsden's playing out of his mind recently. Hopefully the offense will start to click a little bit more, and then they just go right in the toilet.
Lad McConkey just
So
dookied everywhere. Where's Big Bryce when you need him?
my whole thing on this game is I feel like when Justin Herbert is off, he is bad. Like he is almost at a Jordan Love bad when he's just having an off day. And that was definitely one of those days. And I'm kind of glad he got pulled from the game, to be honest, because he deserves to get pulled from the game. He played awful. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He played awful against mediocre Jags defense, who this game, I would say I was a little concerned that the Jags defense was too reliant on turnovers. So it's kind of good if you're a Jags fan to see that kind of defensive performance from him. And also, great game plan by the Jags also in that game, by the way, because freaking Bashal Tuin and Travis Etienne running back combo, insane complementary running back combo.
Yeah, man.
Toot.
I love that. I love that celebration. That toot celebration.
Is that what he does?
Great. Yeah.
No
when
way.
He scores a touchdown, he goes like this. He's toot,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't watch Jaguars football really. Like I watch Red Zone just so I can kind of get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
For the podcast, kind of keys you in on the big moments and can move on from there.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he did a toot celebration. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure
awesome.
he's done it. For. I guess he's a rookie, right? But yeah, whenever he scores, I think he does it. My biggest loser this week, which I thought you were gonna say, Shedeur Sanders. He put up historically bad QBR numbers. His QBR was in the toilet, literally worse than if he spiked the ball every time. Go ahead, Evan.
He is starting next week.
And he is starting next week. Yep.
Sorry,
So
I don't know if I
sense,
just took your bit, but I'm sorry.
No, that was
I wasn't sure
one of the next things I was going to say. I mean,
sorry.
I guess in that sense, he is kind of a winner that he now is the starter because that's what he's wanted ever since he got drafted. He wants to start for some team and ends up being the Browns, but he got what he wanted. Is he going to play completely terrible again? I will say, I can just pull it up, but he only threw like 5 passes or something like that. Like it wasn't a huge sample size.
But
he went 4 for 16, I thought.
He had the worst QBR in NFL history.
Yeah, he went 4 for 16, Ryan.
Hold on.
Like he literally threw 25% completion, I'm pretty sure. 4 passes actually completed.
Yeah, it was 4 for 16. My bad. Okay.
He went 4 for 16.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He had a 13.5 passer rating.
Oh, yeah, that's
legit.
Abysmal.
Like I saw a stat. It was like if you threw the ball on the ground on every single play, you have like a 38.
Yeah,
like that, right? Sorry, Ryan. This is your bit. I'm sorry. This is yours. I'm sorry.
No, that's
great.
Dude,
great point though, Evan.
No, that's I was saying that a second ago. Like, yeah, if you just spike the ball on the ground every single time, you have 38, and I'm pretty sure at 13.5. It's like historically bad. It's the lowest that anyone's ever had with more than like 10 attempts. So still, I'll say, hey, when Bryce Young, his rookie year, even his sophomore year, he had some really bad performances, man. Really, really bad. I don't know if that bad, but man, we saw less than half a game from Shedeur, right? 16 pass attempts. Okay. Mm-hmm. Against the Ravens defense that is getting healthier, getting better, and is not necessarily the easiest defense to play against, just straight up. So let's give him some patience, man. It's people are going to be so quick to criticize him and shit on him because he's a Browns quarterback and because everything that's gone on with him with all the draft stuff. But hey, 16 pass attempts. Let's give him a little more time. All right. And we'll see how it goes. Do I think he's going to play great next week against whoever the fuck they play against the Raiders? Well,
that's a good
got a
matchup.
chance.
You'd hope so.
That's
He's
a
got a
good
chance.
matchup for him.
Is it gonna happen? I don't think so, though.
Probably
I think
not.
he has. I've told you guys from day one that I think he is not ready to be an NFL quarterback. I've told you guys since day one.
Yeah.
I don't like his attitude. Like, I think he's on this high horse because his dad is Deion Sanders. I'm sorry. I think it's exactly what it is. I'm not saying that he got his spot in the NFL because his dad's Deion Sanders. I'm not saying that. I think that he got the chance for quarterback because his dad is Deion Sanders. And Deion Sanders was, you guessed it, his coach.
Yeah.
At Colorado. So
Yep.
where do you want your kid to succeed the most? Quarterback. You have the most eyes on you. That kind of thing. So that's just me. I think he's going to be, I don't think he's going to be in the NFL for long, if at all. If at all, he's in the NFL. Duh. I don't think he'll be in the NFL for very long if he keeps having these abysmally bad games. Granted, was he just thrown in there because Dylan Gabriel got hurt? So it's a quick change. Yes, he was. So give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Sure, you're thrown in there cold. Granted, you should always be ready as a quarterback. As a backup, you should stay warm on the sidelines. Don't go throw for throw with him, but every 3 throws, throw one. Again, I never played football. I was never a backup quarterback. I'm just making a guess.
Yeah.
No, but
that's your job. I mean, listen, I was a theater kid in high school, and I was an understudy at one point. And as the understudy, sometimes you can be like, oh, well, I'm just the backup, so I don't have to remember my lines until the main actor gets sick, and then you have to go out there and know your lines.
Yep.
Okay. So that's your role. Be prepared to fill your role when your name is called. And I'm sure that there are guys out there like Kirk Cousins, like Carson Wentz, like Teddy Bridgewater, freaking what the fuck is Gardner Minshew, guys like that are veterans in the league that are backups that are prepared when they come in. And they don't have the reps with the first team. Mitchell Trubisky, like Kenny Pickett, like all these guys, right? They're career backups, but they're ready to go. Jameis Winston, Malik Willis came in for the Packers, threw like 4 passes, and one of them was a touchdown. So, man,
and rushed for a few yards too.
Yeah,
he was ready.
If you're the backup, be the backup.
Ready to go. You're right.
Be fucking ready to go, because that's your damn job. And then if you want to be the starter, that's the best way to do it too, because you have to be prepared when your name is finally called. So I think this is a learning experience for him, and now he gets to start next week. Okay, you got what you wanted. Now prove it. Prove that you can actually do it against an opponent that is probably, beatable.
One of the worst defensive teams, I would say.
Like,
I'd say probably bottom 10 defense.
Yeah. You drew a good hand.
I don't know
there.
exact numbers. But I'm just making a guess.
No,
it's
sure
definitely under there for a fact. Bottom 5, I would say.
Okay. Really, really bad. We'll say really bad. Yeah.
My take on Shedeur, I'm gonna say the same exact thing about Shedeur, the same exact thing as JJ McCarthy. Both of them. This applies to both of them right now. If you are if one of those two teams, if you're a fan of, it is way too early to really be pressing the panic button, but the signs are bad, okay? I'll say that. Both these guys are games in. Shedeur just had his first game last week. And it looks bad. Like, at least when I watched Shedeur play, it looked like he was trying to be a mobile quarterback, but he's not fast enough. He's too slow. He can't be a mobile quarterback. He's too slow. He's not making the accurate passes that, at least in college, sometimes he was shown to make. But he's not doing that anymore. Granted, again, that was his first game. You can't expect him to come out and play great, especially when the coach comes out afterwards and says that he's never had first team reps. He's never ever taken first team reps ever, which is crazy to me. I don't know, but honestly, that's baffling. Like, he's your backup. I get it, but still, we're 12 weeks into the season. And you're telling me he's like, never, like, even for one practice, like, never taken first team reps. Like, it's wild to me. Like, no wonder why he looked like shit.
That's a great call, Tony. I remember hearing that, and I completely forgot until you just said it. The fact that he's never had first team reps, I think, is a big hit on Kevin Stefanski as a coach. That
Absolutely.
Your backup doesn't play with the first team. Come on.
Absolutely.
Or even, Kevin Stefanski has to know the Browns' history of the quarterbacks. He has to know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
How at this point we are. I believe there was a stat that I remember from a while ago when Tom Brady was still at the Patriots. It was the Browns have had like 22 quarterbacks since 1999. The Patriots have had like 4.
Yeah.
He has to know the history of the Browns quarterbacks. And if you don't, you're dumb.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody knows.
You have to know that something is going to happen to you that is catastrophic and it's going to ruin your team. Either bad quarterback play, wide receiver gets popped for weed too many times, Josh Gordon. It's going to happen. So he has to know that he has to be prepared for shit to go downhill really fast. And the fact that you're not preparing yourself the right way for the future of this team is a huge problem for the Browns and Kevin Stefanski.
And you started.
I was shocked he even admitted that. To be honest,
I would admit that as a coach.
Why would you? Yeah, like, why would you come out and say that? Like, I'm not even that bad.
Most backups probably don't take first team reps, do they?
They have to.
They do at a lot of points. Yeah, not like every day, but at this point in the season, at least every backup has taken first team reps by now. I would say.
I would say, as a backup, I would say personally, every other. I'm making an assumption here. Every other practice, you probably should get first team reps, because again, you don't know what's going to happen next play.
Just be prepared.
Duke could RG3 himself on a handoff, and there goes his knee. It's serious.
No, yeah,
it happens.
For sure.
Yeah,
we saw Dre Greenlaw pop his Achilles running onto the field.
Yeah, in the Super Bowl.
Oh
my God,
it's possible. Like, this shit happens. We all know it can happen. Be prepared for it. And again, I don't. Go ahead.
I feel like, especially like you're saying, you're coaching the Browns. You need to prepare all of your quarterbacks, because they came into the season with 7 quarterbacks on their roster, and like, dog, you got to make sure that they're all ready to go. You had, they lost like half of them or whatever, but you start with Flacco, you lose Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't lose Flacco. They dumbasses decided to trade him.
They traded Flacco. They were already starting Dylan Gabriel at that point. But then, now Shadur's your backup. And the fact that I think it is kind of silly to not have any first team reps, especially for like a rookie too. Because, I know he wasn't a high draft pick, but you're not developing your rookies. And that's the whole point, right? Like, is you want the young player, you want to give them exposure to things, especially before they go in for their first game, like with no sort of any sort of reps, like, or preparedness, like, make sure they're ready, man. You're only hurting yourself.
Do you think Jalen Milroe, the backup for the Seattle Seahawks, gets first team reps?
No, probably not.
I would hope so. I would hope he gets first team reps.
No, I hope at some points he does.
I'm not saying every day he gets them, but I'm saying every few days he gets. Hey, you're getting 2 drives. Have fun. Oh, cool. Thanks, coach. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You do your 2 drives. Yeah. All right, sweet. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you had none all season.
None is crazy.
Insane to me. being
Yeah.
like the legit backup since Dylan Gabriel stepped in. You haven't
Yeah.
seen a lick of first team offense in
Yeah.
in practice. Again, I know in practice and in the game is completely different. I know the speed
sure.
is just. I bet you the speed is just different.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the fact that he
Absolutely.
hasn't seen first team reps in practice is insane to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
crazy.
agree.
With that.
I don't, like I said, I really just don't understand it. I don't understand how you get this far into the season without taking first team reps. But
Yeah, I don't.
what do I know? I'm not a fucking NFL
I'm with you,
coach.
Tony.
So there you have it. Even when Shadur wins, he loses. He gets the starting job, but he gets thrown into the fire and he plays like dog dookie on the fucking field.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Meanwhile, you got Josh Allen playing absolutely out of his
mm-hmm.
goddamn mind, doing something that I believe only he has done prior, and throwing 3 touchdowns and rushing for 3 touchdowns in the same game. I want to say
Really?
Him and
If-
one other player.
it was is that the stat? It was him and then maybe one other person, but that one other person was in like fucking 1942
I know
or something.
I know exactly who it is. Who is it?
It is Otto Graham.
Otto Graham. He did
Otto
in, like, the
Graham,
50s.
wow.
He did in the 50s.
Yep.
Yeah.
But also, Otto Graham won like 6 straight championships.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was
He's
insane back in the day.
dude's got rings.
Yeah.
For the Super Bowls were even the bowls.
Yeah.
They were
That was
just
That's when it was
before, yeah.
still
championships.
when it was still like the AFL
It was like
championship,
the
like
AFL, yeah.
the NFL championship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so
insane.
crazy. And so Josh Allen, and that was last year that Josh Allen did that. And I remember like we talked about that when talking about like his MVP numbers and like certain things he did.
Mhm.
And that was one of the things I mentioned was like a feat
Right.
like that is something very, very rare to pull that off. Do I think that this year him doing it is going to automatically put him back in MVP conversations?
No.
I don't think so because
Drake May.
yeah, because of Drake May and because of them losing to Drake May, and we'll see how the next matchup goes between the Bills and the Pats, which is coming up week 18?
17? 17?
Yeah, I
it's
think
not.
it's
It's
late.
not the last week. It's a week or two before. Yeah, I
16,
believe.
15?
Sound like
Because the
that.
Pats bye week is 14. I know
That's
that.
gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
That'd be huge. Because if you can take both of those,
Yeah,
oh my god.
and they might be right there. The Bills might be right there with them
Mhm.
by the time that comes around, because they look
They play
pretty
the-
unstoppable.
The Pats play the Dolphins week 18. I know that.
Yeah, the Pats end with the Dolphins, which is, I'm sorry, that's gonna
Scary.
be a win.
Scary. It's scary.
well,
all right.
I don't care. I don't care.
I
Anyone
think-
says it's scary.
I think the Pats will probably rest their starters because they will probably have, if they beat the Bills the week
If they
before,
beat
they'll
the Bills
probably have the
again.
division locked up, and I don't think
Yeah.
it'll matter
They-
if it's a
They
meaningless
play the
game.
Unless
Ravens week
unless
before.
the 1 seed is in play. That's
Oh.
the only way I see them maybe
Yeah,
keeping their starters in
Yeah.
for that game.
I would agree with that. Yeah. So
I do want to say that the freaking I love Josh Allen. Like, he played a great game. But really that first pick though was terrible.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That was one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen, honestly. And then, like, just as like you guys were saying, like, Drake May is just more consistent as a quarterback this year than Josh Allen. I mean,
Mhm.
don't get me wrong, like, Josh Allen's had some amazing performances, but and
He's had
at
some
least in my
stinkers, too.
mind, like, right, and like, if we're talking about consistently like being at the top right now, Drake May leads the passing almost every category besides like passing
Mhm.
touchdowns.
I think Matthew Stafford is odds-on favorite for MVP right now, though. I
Yeah.
believe. Through like
Is
like
he
FanDuel
really?
and- I believe so, but it's close. Like
That's
Drake May is
crazy
only,
because
like, he's, like a close second.
literally 4 days ago, Drake May was number 1, which as a Pats fan, I'll say it right now, that makes no sense to me. I feel like that's Vegas trying to bait people.
Maybe.
I don't think Drake May
Oh.
should be Jonathan Taylor. I think it's thirds. But if we're being honest, like Drake May is still the top quarterback, I would say.
I think you froze for a second, Tony. I
Shit,
heard
did I
Jonathan.
really?
I heard Jonathan Taylor in there. I think I heard Jalen Hurts as well.
Jesus. No. I said
Right. That's
Jonathan
Couldn't tell if I
Taylor.
froze or
If I'm being completely realistic,
Mhm.
even as a Pats fan,
Mhm.
Jonathan Taylor should be the MVP front runner right now.
I agree, 100%.
I feel like it's a slower year for quarterbacks in terms of MVP race.
Mhm.
But I'm also gonna give Drake May his flowers and say that out of all the quarterbacks, I feel like he should be number one right now, even above Stafford.
Gotcha.
Just
Okay,
based
no,
on
that's
everything.
fine. I mean, I get it. I mean, Stafford's been playing really well, especially with his boy Puka out there. So
he
him and
has.
Puka Nacua have been having a crazy season so far. I know Puka got hurt for a game or two, or was hurt for a game or 2,
Mhm.
but he's been doing well.
Yeah, because Puka, and then now you got Devontae Adams to help take away the pressure from Puka, and
Mhm.
I believe Devontae Adams leads the league in touchdown receptions. So that's
I wouldn't be
another
surprised.
crazy stat.
I think it's kind of absurd that Denver is the number 1 team in the league right now, technically because of tiebreakers with the Pats,
Yeah,
but Bo Nix is not in MVP conversations. There's no Bronco, that's just
Mhm.
carrying them so much. I look at them at 9-2 and I'm like, how? Because I feel like they've
Mhm.
played so many games that were so close and didn't feel like they should have won. And I'm like, how are the Broncos sitting there at 9-2?
I think Bo Nix
Even though
has
that
like
was my
6
prediction.
game-winning drives this season. He's like
he
four or
has,
five.
he has like
right?
6.
Yeah. Isn't
I
it
think it's
something
like 5 or
crazy like
6.
that?
Sorry, I think it's like
So-
5 or 6
Yeah.
game-winning drives.
I mean, I don't think he's lighting it up when it comes to yards or touchdowns or even, completion percentage or anything like that. But when it matters, Bo is stepping up.
Okay,
Is
so
that enough to be MVP?
here's my thing. I have someone on Facebook was arguing with me because they were like, Bo Nix and Drake May are right. They should be right there. And I get it. Okay, I get it. Honestly, I think Bo Nix is another phenomenal quarterback from last year. He's gonna turn out to be great. But this year, statistically, they're not even close. If you look at it,
Yeah.
I think he's averaging like 1,000 less yards, way more interceptions right now. Not as efficient. And the thing with Bo is that, yeah, he's having like great comeback drives, and that's great. Like wins are hard to come by in this league. You want to get your wins, you get them however you can. I don't care how, you get them how you can, and that's great.
Yeah.
But he's playing bad foot for 3 quarters or semi bad, and then he's finally coming alive in the last quarter. And that's honestly been true for most of his games this year, I would say. And that just, I don't know, that's just not as impressive, in my opinion, as what
Yeah.
Drake
sense.
May's
No,
been doing overall.
It's more impressive to play 4 good quarters than 3 bad ones and 1 really good fourth quarter and win a game. Again, never be sorry about a win. Let's say that now. I'm not saying that he should be, but like it's like Tony just said, it's a way better look to play 4 good solid quarters rather than 3 bad and 1 phenomenal. That's just how it
Yeah.
that's how it
No,
is.
I
Yeah.
fully agree with that. Yeah, I think you guys hit the nail on the head.
And that,
I mean,
plus the fact that Denver's defensive line is fucking on track to
The
be like
defense
the
is-
greatest defensive line in history. Like they have like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
40 sacks combined between them. It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's insane.
They're on
nuts.
pace to set the sack record for team sacks for this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they are.
I think they're
I haven't
beating
heard- I haven't
like
heard that
the
one.
85 Bears or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's like
insane.
everybody
It's
on
like
the
70.
defensive line.
I want to say the record's like 74. and I think they're on pace for 78, something
Yeah,
crazy
that
like
makes
that.
sense. Because they're in the
Filibuster for a minute,
40s
I'll
or
fact check.
50s right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to say it's like the 80. It was like the 85 Bears that had it before. But yeah, like Zach
makes
Allen
sense.
is just crazy. Nick Bonito is crazy. Just dude, that's a scary pass rush to go against. I don't know if Pat Surtain is back, but you also have like a pretty solid secondary too. That's holding up on the back end, so that just helps. And their defensive unit as a whole is just insane.
Yeah.
Let's
All right,
see.
so I have your numbers. I have your numbers for you. Don't you worry. All right, so it's 85 Bears are first. Correction.
Yep.
1984 Bears, 84 season
84.
Bears, 72 sacks as a team.
Okay.
In second is the 89 Vikings at 71.
Yep.
In
Purple
third,
people eaters.
In third is the 2022 Eagles at 70.
Wow.
Which I didn't know they had that many
Holy
this
shit.
season.
That was
Which
when
is
they
crazy
lost
to
to the Chiefs, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
22.
But like a lot of these, it's like the Broncos are already number 14.
They're
already number 14 on the list.
I believe so.
That's
What
insane.
number are they at right now? Like
They're at
Broncos.
60. They're at 60. No, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Nope. I saw 24. It'd be it's the 25-26 season. So they're not on the list yet. I'm sorry.
But last year they were.
Last year they were. They had 63.
I mean,
They're
they were
14.
really good last year too.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, so they're most likely gonna eclipse 63. So they're gonna be above 14 on that list at least.
Oh yeah.
At least.
What are they at now?
Say.
I don't know what their team sacks.
I'm
are
telling you,
right
they're in
Okay.
they're in the 40s or 50s already. I know that because they said it during on Red Zone, I think.
They have 49.
They have
49. Yeah.
49.
Whoa, dude, that's
I see a total,
insane.
I see a total of 40 right now.
That was AI also telling me that. So
I'm also seeing 46. I'm all over the place right now.
Let's see what ESPN says.
They're averaging 4.5 sacks per game. That'd be insane.
Yeah, that is absolutely nuts. Yeah, 49. They're at 49 right now.
Okay, because they entered week 10 with 40.
Nick Bonito has
46.
9.5. Jonathan Cooper, the linebacker, has 7.5.
Isn't Nick
Zach
Bonito
Allen has 6.
also a linebacker?
Yeah, he is.
They're just blitzing linebackers all day. That's great. I love it.
And you also have Jaquan McMillan, who I believe is their
yes.
rookie corner, who has 4 sacks. Which is just
I know
nuts.
that name. I know who I'm picking up at IDP Fantasy.
Right?
That whole defense is just nuts, and the fact that you still have Hufanga in the secondary, and even that last game against the Chiefs, they played without Surtain, and they still held the Chiefs to, I don't even remember, but a low amount for Kansas City wise.
Yeah.
So if I'm any offensive team right now, I don't want to play Denver. I really don't.
Yeah, I would want to play Denver.
I'd like to also acknowledge, just since we're talking about defensive stats and sacks, listen, Brian Burns is insane. He has 13 sacks.
Does he lead the league?
He leads the league, I believe, right? Or is
Miles Garrett has 15.
That's right.
Holy
Miles
shit.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Miles Garrett is gonna break the record this year. He's gonna break it.
The record from a few years ago from TJ Watt, correct?
Yeah. Well, TJ Watt tied Michael Strahan's record with 22.5.
22.5. Yep.
Yes. And now Miles Garrett is, I guess he'd be on pace for. He's averaging more than
he's close.
He's on pace for, I believe, like 20. Yeah, probably
22
around
or 23.
So he's if he stays with 1 sack a game or a sack and a half a game, he's gonna get there, man. So I was checking that stat because I thought Brian Burns was number 1 still, and I was gonna just be like, yeah, cool Broncos, cool man, but Brian Burns is here, so we don't.
Brian should be like, Giants are back. Just wait.
I mean, but also Brian Burns, I believe he had 1 sack in last week's game, and it was literally Jordan Love just fell down, and Brian Burns was there to just touch him while he was down. So it was like, okay,
I mean, that's how Michael Strahan got the final sack. It was
I think you're right.
Down.
Yeah.
Like Brett Favre went to the ground, and then
they were saying
Strahan touched him.
Yeah. People were saying
gave it to him
on purpose. Like, okay, shut the fuck up. But another defensive stat that was very interesting that I saw floating around is the Chicago Bears have 3 of the top 5 interception leaders. So they have Kevin Byard has 5, and Tremaine Edmonds, right? And then Nashawn Wright.
Okay.
I want to make sure I get his first name correct. Nashawn, not
That's
Nate.
Close
yeah,
enough.
Nashawn. Byard has 5. Trey Edmonds and Nashawn Wright both have 4, and those are all. So they have the number 1 guy, and then the other 2 guys are tied for second with Devin
That's
Lloyd
hilarious.
from Jacksonville. So, and that's with, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Chicago Bears point differential is -6, and they are somehow sitting atop the NFC North, even though the Lions and the Packers have point differentials of more than +40.
That's insane.
So it's like Chicago is barely winning games or getting blown out, and then like Detroit is just blowing people out or losing, poorly,
by 5,
or by like a decent minimal margin. But it's kind of insane, and I think that the interceptions and then like the big chunk plays or the last second field goals, that's really what's keeping Chicago alive. And I don't know if it's sustainable, but we will see when it comes to playoff time.
Real quick,
I love that you brought that up.
Oh, go ahead, Tony.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
A little fun fact about Tremaine Edmonds. Sorry, I'm full of fun facts today. I believe when he was drafted in 2019, I think it was 2019. He's like the 3rd youngest player ever drafted.
Really?
He was like 19 when he was drafted.
Wow. Oh yes,
by the Bills, right?
I remember that.
He was
when Buffalo picked him. Yeah.
He's a 6'5" linebacker.
Dude.
Middle linebacker, middle of the field. Dude, I love him. I love Tremaine Edmonds. I was a huge fan of him.
Yeah, he's a nut, dude.
Yeah.
I used to love usering him in Madden.
Yep.
Just the best middle linebacker to have as a user. Because he was so huge.
He was quick, but he was tall.
And
so it was quick, like, all right, well, perfect.
The best user, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's probably like him so much still is because of that. Probably.
Yeah. And clearly it's translating to real life too, because he's got 4 picks on the year.
Yep.
And
what you got, Tony,
for Chicago?
Yeah, so I'm really happy you bought the Bears up, Brian, because the Bears versus Vikings game, I have a decent amount written here for both teams. First off, I want to start by saying that the Bears defense secondary is nasty. The only concerning thing for Bears defense for me right now is their pass rush. It looks lackluster most of the time as of right now, but at least for the moment, their defense is getting healthier. They do have some players coming back next week, so I think that's going to help them. And their offensive line for that game played phenomenal for the most part. And Caleb Williams had some insane break sack plays, like crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Well, there's one you saw that where he spun out, right? You seen that one?
Yeah,
that was insane. So it's stuff like that Caleb Williams does that made, like, the talent is just so phenomenal, and that's why people were so high on him, and that's why he's the number 1 pick. Do I think that what they're doing is sustainable? No. And after this week for Pittsburgh, you have away at Philly and then away at Green Bay, I believe. So your schedule is pretty tough. So I don't think they're not gonna continue this 6-1 in the last 7 games. That streak that they have going right now. But at least right now it's a good start. Like if you're Ben Johnson coming back first year, like this is a good start for the Bears. The 2024 Bears were not winning games like this.
Oh
like
my
they
God,
would
no.
not win close
Right.
games like that.
Right.
So if I'm a Bears fan, like by all means, like we are not like yeah, we might have a shot at making the playoffs, but by all means we're not Super Bowl contenders yet. But this is a good season. Like this is what I want to see out of my franchise.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. It kind of does make me think of the 2022 Giants because that's what they did so much was they would like win these really gritty games that are like, oh, people counting us out and we're going to make it really close and just really fight for all these wins. And it's great.
Yep.
Yeah, you do want to see that. But obviously we know how it ended and I
don't want to see
just
win the playoffs.
Yeah, like I just don't want to see them. Yeah, you get a one playoff win and you're like, wow, everything's so different now. But you just have to make sure that you carry it over. I think for them, feel really good about that coach. Seems like he will probably win coach of the year. Well, no, he won't because
Nah.
Vrabel will. Vrabel will.
Vrabel's probably gonna win.
But if it wasn't for how phenomenal the Pats are playing, then I think Ben Johnson's right there because they're 7-3, right?
Yeah, they're 7-3. They're
right there.
leading the division right now. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking at schedules. I'm looking at this week right now, and there's a lot of like close record games. Personally,
for the Bears, right?
No, just this week in general. I think in the NFL.
Oh, like week 12, like the matchups.
Yeah, the week 12 matchups. I like this week. This should be another good week coming up.
You got the Giants and the Lions. Oh
Mhm.
snap!
I hope that's a
Ooh.
1 o'clock game.
Bills Texans on Thursday night could be a big chance for the Texans to prove something.
That game is gonna be so bad.
With Davis Mills at quarterback,
Davis Mills is going to be at quarterback.
it ain't happening.
They can't do nothing on offense. It's so bad. It is
It's bad.
absurd.
Which is so weird that like they were this really good offense a few years ago. And then Tank Dell gets his knee blown out again.
Yeah, dude.
And then this team goes downhill.
They need him bad.
I don't know if that's what it is or not, but like maybe missing like the Joe Mixon aspect of the team as well. He's still out, right?
He has been back and forth all year. Like he's been in and then he's been out again and then he came back. And I don't know if he's out right now.
I think he is still.
But even if he was in, I mean, at this point, would he really make a difference?
I don't think so. I think Woody Marks is your new guy down in
Marks,
Texas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woody Marks is your new guy. I think signing Nick Chubb was a good idea. He can definitely pass on some knowledge to Woody Marks and even Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
But like Nick Chubb is, I hate to say it, I think we're seeing the twilight of Nick Chubb the career of Nick Chubb start to come to an end.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's true.
Really sadly, yeah. Dude,
but that's running backs in this league, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have 3 good years, cash in on it, and then that's kind of how it goes, man. Usually, your first 4 years is where you make your money, is where you get your money for your next contract, and then hopefully you stay healthy. Hopefully, you're a Derrick Henry and you're just phenomenal,
absolute freak of nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what are you guys thinking for picks for this week? What do you guys got? And if there's more winners and losers you want to talk about too, feel free. But I'm just wondering.
Let me check.
Because I'm looking at some of these matchups now.
Oh,
there are some good ones.
I have a great winner.
Yeah.
Biggest winner this week is Tony. Because there's
Tony.
no more international games.
Yes, let's fucking go. Oh my god. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, dude. Oh my god. What an awful Dolphins versus Commanders in Spain.
Oh, that
my.
was so bad.
That was a rough
We
one.
had
Bad, dude.
well, we had like 10 international games or something this year and one good fucking game. It was the
7.
Colts one.
7.
Or we had 7. Oh wow. 7. 1 out of 7.
Mhm.
Let's go.
No,
I can't wait until there's 20 in 2 years. When every week there's an international game in freaking Asia.
I've heard there's gonna be a game in Paris next year, and a game in the land down under, Australia. That was a horrible accent. I'm so sorry.
Yo,
You have to be
Australia
joking.
sounds dope.
Australia.
Bro,
Oh,
I
wanna
said
go to
I've heard.
Australia, bro.
So I've heard.
I said Asia. I was joking around, but you're really Australia? Are you fucking kidding me? That's like a 20-hour difference.
Yeah.
What time is the game gonna be at 4 in the morning?
No, it'll be on at like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it'll be like a night
telling-
game for them, but like a morning
Because
for us. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure back to wrestling. WWE did a pay-per-view in Perth, Australia, and it was
Yeah.
at like 8 or 9 in the morning. So that's probably they'll probably just take
Okay.
a book out of their page out of their book.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they could make it happen. Dude, Australia's crazy though. I kind of want to go to that game. Shit, dog.
I don't want to go to. You know how long that flight is, dude? That's
I don't
almost like
care.
a 30-hour flight.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Now I'm
you're
in the
insane.
I'm in the fucking outback, dog. I got
No,
them
I'm not
scorpions
going
and
to
them
Australia.
kangaroos all around me.
He's
don't
gonna
care
be
about
pissed
nothing.
he's gonna be pissed when they release the schedule and it's the Giants that have to go and play in Australia.
Well, the thing
That's
is, if it's
even
the
better.
Giants, Ryan would go.
That's exactly. I'm there,
what?
dude.
You know what,
If
Ryan?
the Giants are playing in Australia, I'm there, bro. Catch me
You
at
know
the
what, Ryan?
Sydney Opera House, dog.
Ryan, I will say this live on air. If the Giants are chosen to be the team that goes to Australia, I will join you.
Let's go. You better. You know you
I
will.
will join you.
Come
I
on.
will go with you on that.
Let's go. I'm saving up. I'm starting to save up for it right now.
But if it's not the Giants, I'm not going.
No.
Well,
No, I
you
feel
guys
like
heard
they
it
would-
live here.
They would really be punishing Australians if that was the case. I feel like they're not going to pick the Giants for any of them next year. They didn't have one this year.
But they chose the Dolphins and the Commanders.
I was gonna say, would they though, Ryan? Because for most of these international games, they want to have good games, but yet they pick the
Well-
fucking the
well, yeah,
shitty
but-
teams.
When the year started, did the Dolphins and Commanders seem like a terrible matchup when the year first started?
Yes,
No.
I'm not gonna
No,
say it
you're
seemed
right
like
on
a
that, you're
great
right on that.
matchup,
No.
but
Because the Commanders at least were projected as a good team. The Dolphins maybe not so much, but you know that they have offense.
You
know, they have
expected more than
potential.
16 points out of that game.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a terrible game. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
it was
shit.
god awful.
yeah.
But
it
you
was
also
awful.
had the Browns Vikings in
Germany.
in London or Germany or something. One of
I
those
believe it
two.
was Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, it's like, okay, did you think that was going to be a great matchup?
One
Vikings-
Vikings gonna be good.
Yeah,
The
exactly. It's
Vikings
going to be
would
just
be
a
good.
beatdown, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know, like sometimes you also have like, dude, the Bengals Jets matchup earlier this season was like one of the best ones. So
Which is
you know,
crazy, right?
I feel like you can't just look at like
Well, it's
purely
not the,
like,
it's not
okay,
the,
we're gonna do Chiefs Bills in Australia.
thing is, if
it's
they
it's
did,
not even the the
do you know how many people
matchup
would
set.
go?
Dude, so many people would go. That
Oh
I
my
feel like they
God.
should do. They don't do that though. I feel like they
Right.
don't pick great teams for them, honestly.
Well, because it's not the matchup set is getting them to pick the teams. It's the owners being like, oh, I
Oh,
need my
yeah.
team to go and play overseas.
Oh, is
Right.
that really what it is? Is that why the
Oh,
Jaguars
absolutely,
go every
that's
year?
what it is.
Is that why the Jaguars go there every
Jags
year?
are like partnered with somebody
Ugh,
in London or something.
Lord.
because their owner he has like a certain appeal to play games overseas. Yeah.
And same thing with the Steelers in Dublin. They had like I think is it Art Rooney who's like one of the Steelers owners or something.
Art,
He had
Art
like
Rooney.
I think he passed. He has roots in Dublin,
but
in
his
Ireland.
family had a whole like connection with the Irish government or something there, and that's why they played like a preseason game there in like the early 2000s, and then that was like another connection, that a reason why they ended up playing in Dublin when they played I think they played the Vikings. But yeah, I don't know if John Mara is, super strong right now, feeling good about his Australian connections or whatnot.
Yeah, who knows, dude? Who knows?
But
Who the hell knows? But all right, back to picks. Tony, can you look at the pick list for us real quick?
Yeah, I was. I'm trying to find it right now.
Point. Gotcha. All right.
And we picked last week. I think I picked the Bears last week.
I think I took the Niners last week.
Over the
Cardinals.
I think yeah.
I think I did.
That's my guess. This was bad. For some reason, my things are not popping up.
Oh no!
God damn it! Oh, I got one. I don't think I've picked this team yet. Feels like a very easy win.
I don't think. You know what? I think I'm taking another team as well, and I don't think I've taken them yet.
Yeah.
Ryan, let's go. What would be your game of the week for this week?
My game of the week? My game of the week, honestly,
because I have mine.
I'm kind of looking at that Bucks-Rams Sunday night game. Feels really good.
Yep.
And then Pittsburgh and Chicago feels really good.
I have a second choice for game of the week.
What is it?
I like that one as well. This might surprise you. Give me Niners-Panthers.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
As just like a competitive game.
Yeah.
The game that we all want to see of 24-21 final. Like I could see that happening, or it's a complete blowout and I'm wrong. One of the two. But
yeah, you got Bryce Young coming off a 450-yard performance last week. Holy crud!
Slinging that thing.
Yeah, dude. So
yeah, I don't
absolutely wild.
I don't know what happened to my list, but it's just like gone from my phone.
Bruh.
I had it in my notes. Like I had a folder in my notes on my phone, and I had the lists, and it's not popping up anymore.
I hate it here.
What? You're still here?
I wouldn't delete it. Like I would never delete it for no reason. I don't know why it's not popping up.
We can go back through.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to go back to last week.
We need to start updating the Instagram every week and do it. So we can just go back to there.
So I'm gonna go ahead and confidently say that I haven't picked this team, and I will pick the Seattle Seahawks over the Tennessee Titans.
Tony, what's your pick for the week?
I didn't even look at the matchups, but I'm just gonna go Colts over the Chiefs because fuck the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Las Vegas.
Okay.
Raiders over
the Raiders.
The Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
Yeah, Shadur, get them out of here.
I think the Raiders. I think this is the one game the Raiders win by like 30. Or or the Browns blow them out of the water. But I think this is going to be an actual snooze fest at 4:05 in the afternoon.
Well, I hope
I
for our
think-
sake you're wrong because you're winning right now, I believe. So we
This
need
will
to
be
get
the
off one.
game. This will be the game that never shows up on Red Zone. You'll just see the Saints, Falcons, and Eagles, Cowboys on Red Zone for the 4 o'clock window. You won't see the Raiders, Browns game at all.
Yeah.
Oh, even the Saints Falcons game, that sounds terrible. That's
then you
at
got
4
too bad.
o'clock.
Jacksonville and Arizona. Like, I feel like the late window always puts me to sleep, bro. I'm never invested in the late window.
Tony, I don't think Falcons Saints will be that bad. It's a divisional game. They always play well.
Yeah, and they both kind of suck.
Mm,
Kirk Cousins.
okay, that's my thing. Is that what the Falcons are? They piss me off more than any team in the NFL this year.
Mhm.
They're just ridiculous. Kirk Cousins, for one, can't even throw a slant pass 5 yards down the fucking field.
Yeah, I
I don't
agree.
know what the fuck he's doing.
Dude sucks.
Uh,
Get him off the get him out of the
honest,
league.
he needs to retire. Like, for Jesus Christ, the dude looks awful. Like, what was he doing?
I don't know.
He lost the battle to Penix, and now he can't even throw a football.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
He's old.
He is getting up there. He is.
In
I'll give him
football
that.
years. In football years.
Yeah. And then you have
Kirk O'Chains.
freaking joke.
He's
Pretty much
forfeiting all
just
his
a whole
college
joke
cash.
of a team right now.
The Falcons?
Yes, the Falcons.
Be-
They're
Yeah.
a joke of a team.
Real
They're
quick. Good.
I don't. You should go first because I'm about to freak out. I'm about the coach.
Verbal meme. Bijan Robinson is the Bugatti under the overhang at the mobile home.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
exactly what Bijan Rob. That's Bijan and Drake London. They are both
Yeah.
the Bugattis under the carport at the mobile home.
Right. I think Drake London being hurt is really, really bad for them too.
Yeah.
Before,
'Cause now-
forget about before Penix was even out, it was already hurting them.
Yeah.
Not having him.
Because now it's going to be Darnell Mooney is your number one wide
Yep.
receiver.
Darnell
Yep.
Mooney is the number one.
All right,
But
freak
yeah,
out,
that-
Tony.
that-
Let's do
Do
it.
it, Tony.
All right, gentlemen, I have seen in my 5 to 7 years of being a football guy and watching the league, I've seen some pretty fucking shitty coaches in this league. Okay,
Gerard Mayo.
yes, but I don't think I
Matt
I
Rule.
don't think I have ever seen in my life a shitty fucking coach as bad as Raheem Morris, bro. He is god awful. Like, how he even made it to week 8 is a fucking blasphemy in my mind. Like, what the fuck? This guy doesn't even know what he's doing. Every game, every game after the fucking game, you watch the press conference. This guy, you ask a question. It's like, hey, so why is your team playing so bad? Oh, yeah, I don't really know. That's his answer. He doesn't know. He doesn't have any fucking answer. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know. He was hired. He was supposed to come in and really, like, the main focal point was because he was gonna fix up the defense.
Mhm.
Well, in the last 2 games, this defense has allowed 1,000 yards. So he's fucking terrible at that. First of all,
Holy shit.
yeah, they allowed
Oh my god.
513 yards the week before, and then like 439 last week to the Panthers.
Goddamn.
Or
Tony
it was
came
the
with
other way around.
receipts.
Oh my god. I didn't even know
Yes.
that.
Damn.
They're bad. They're bad everywhere. Like, they all need to go. The offensive coordinator needs to go. The fucking defensive coordinator needs to go. Raheem
Mhm.
Morris needs to fucking go. Everybody needs to clean house, and you need to get rid of everyone besides like Bijan and maybe like Drake London.
Kyle Pitts.
Oh, but guess what? Guess what, Evan and Ryan?
What's that? What's that?
What?
You don't even have your first round pick for next year.
Yeah.
You gave it
Oh,
away.
yeah.
No.
You know who has it? The fucking Rams.
No way.
How the fuck did the Rams
Yeah.
get it? Wait, hold up.
I think it was because of
How
the
did they
James
even
Pierce,
get it?
the James Pierce Jr. trade.
Oh my god, yes, dude. Oh my god. Yeah.
So guess what? now your quarterback, who you drafted with a fucking who knows what clown decided to draft Michael Penix with the 7th pick 2 years ago or whatever. Even the owner was like, "Well, what are we doing, guys?" Yeah, I don't know. Why'd you hire them? Anyway, but now your quarterback goes down for a fucking 3rd ACL injury, which we all knew was going to happen, by the way, because the dude gets hurt every other week in college. And now you don't have a quarterback, and you don't have a fucking early round pick.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Falcons are in a really rough spot right now. Sounds like the Falcons need to blow it up.
They just need to
blow it up.
Completely
Do what the Jets
completely
did.
reset.
Yep.
The Falcons haven't been the same since 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have been the
True.
same.
It's true.
There was
And that's
all I
my
would say
whole
is
spiel on them.
since Matt Ryan left, they haven't been the same. I'll say that since Matt Ryan left.
They have not come close to that level again.
Pretty much.
And I hate to say a team never will, but they're not showing shades that they ever will. Because you had a 1st round pick. Like again, obviously hindsight is 2020, whatever, but
Just poorly managed at this point. It just feels very poorly managed. I will say, Tony, you liked Michael Penix as a player.
I did like Michael
also like
Penix
Michael Penix.
before
I
the
also
year.
like Michael Penix.
If Michael Penix did not have his injury history, he would be, in my opinion, as a passer, he would have been regarded like up there with Caleb Williams level. Like he was insane as a passer.
He was a very good passer, and he could shuffle around a little bit in the pocket too. I saw a lot of him playing Oregon when he went to Washington, and I was like, this dude's good. Like I was like, this dude's gonna be good. I didn't think he was gonna be a world beater in this, fucking phenomenal quarterback. But I was like, he should be good. But seeing this, I'm like, damn, he ain't good. Again,
he ain't good.
You have a little bit of hope for guys, even if you don't like seeing them in college or whatever, But
I liked what I saw out of the little bit I saw out of him last year, which is why coming into this year, I was telling people, don't sleep on Penix because he can be good.
Yeah.
But I always said if he stays healthy, that was always his main thing because he just can't escape injury. That's just him. That's just him as a player. I'm sorry, but
injury prone.
Some people are just unlucky, and that happens to be Penix, and
sucks.
It sucks. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm trying to find a bright side, and I guess
there really
Kirk Cousins
none
is
for
supposed
Atlanta.
to be your bright side. He's supposed to be the guy who's like, okay, well, at least we have like the best backup we could possibly get.
Do you think Kirk Cousins takes first team reps as a backup?
Oh yeah,
He did at some point.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so why can't Shadur? Real quick,
That's a good point.
Are we closing out the episode here?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Closing this
Yeah.
out. All right,
Yeah.
let's close it out on a good note. Touchdown Talk podcast is going to be taken on Gillette December 1st.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be hanging out in section. I'm not going to give a section yet because we don't know yet, but we will be going to the game. Ryan, we're bringing the banner. We're going to put it on the back of the car.
Yes, sir. All
While we
right.
hang out while we tailgate. So hopefully, if you guys want to see us, come stop by, say hello. I know our subscriber count isn't crazy high, but someone's got definitely have watched and definitely seen us before. So
Yeah.
come on by, say
Giants,
hello.
Pats, December 1st, Monday night.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna get
there.
it when we go to Gillette. We're gonna get it up there. We're going up to everybody and being like, "Yo, you got to follow this."
We're gonna.
Oh, yeah,
they're
for
gonna
sure.
put it up on the jumbotron.
Yeah.
Touchdown
For sure.
Talk. Subscribe. We'll see. Maybe one of us will be like interviewed for like the have a fans doing trivia or whatever. Like
Do
They
you
have-
want to
they
do
have
that? I'm down to do fans doing trivia.
We find the guy. I think I know the guy. I forget his name, but there's the one guy who always does, the interviews people and during the game does like trivia with people. It's probably like
true.
a Make-A-Wish kid or something, but
Probably. I could pass.
we'll say,
I could pass for that.
yeah, well, I think we can pull it off, and we could be like, he really needs this. Like
He
got a
really
procedure coming up. Like, hey, I'm just saying, he needs it.
But yeah,
But,
we'll be seeing the game, and hopefully, some fans stop by, say hello. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, come talk ball, and we'll probably be
Yeah.
making some content and just trying to talk to people, interview people, and stuff. So, yeah man,
I'm
gonna be
gonna
fun.
I'm gonna do a deep dive on some Pat's history and see if we can ask some people like Patriots trivia or just NFL trivia in general.
We quizzing people.
Do it for like $5, $10, and $15, increments, and see what they want to do.
Oh, we ain't giving anybody money.
I'll give out some money. I don't care.
No.
I'm down for it.
No prizes.
Okay, no prizes. Sounds good.
Okay, hey, we'll bring that to the drawing board.
All right, sounds good.
If we got money to spend,
we'll workshop
then
it.
sure.
We'll workshop
$50 Visa gift card. That's what we give them. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode.
Thank you,
We'll
guys.
be right back here next week on Tuesdays. Normally these are on Tuesdays, and next week we will be back on Tuesday. So we'll see you guys before Thanksgiving, but happy holidays, all that shit, and we'll see you in the next episode. We love you. Peace.